Well, good afternoon, dear students. I'm glad to see you here. And today I would like to deal with, unlike our previous lesson, it is about psychological topic. It is about procrastination. Well, here I would like to ask you, what is procrastination? Yeah, any tasks, yeah?
Yes.
On daily basis, we put off our tasks, yeah? Majority of people face this, procrastinating. Here, what do you think? Why do people procrastinate or put off the task? Why?
Maybe they feel tired or bored.
Generally.
Yes. Sometimes they are afraid of difficult tasks because they afraid to be failed.
Yeah. The main reason here is the fear of failure. Yeah.
Yes.
And for example, if you would like to take IELTS certificate, you have some fear of failing. Yeah. And you may think about what happens if I get 6 or 6.5, and so on. You would like to put off your preparation. And here I would like to mention about emotional regulation. Since while you are putting off your tasks, you would like to have a rest now and to have your difficulties in your future, not now. That means that you would like to have instant gratification. What does mean instant gratification? Yeah, you are close.
Just feel our current
Enjoy. Yeah. Instant gratification, like dopamine.
yeah.
Instant dopamine. Now you would like to scroll your mobile phones and only to have to watch a video instead of preparing to the lesson. That will only you won't think about your tomorrow. Tomorrow will come and we will see. Yeah, and this is called instant gratification. Avoiding your tasks and procrastinating your preparation. And somehow here we have the second reason. What can be the second reason? Except instant gratification. What do you think? Attract your audience. And you will, what? You won't like to risk. And what about tomorrow or next month? Yeah? So it is better. It is better than accomplishing the task at now. Yeah? And even if your mother's parents also ask you to throw a litter, what you say? Mom, I do it. And then you will what? Scroll your mobile phones. And it's better to have a lie, yeah? That's why it's also that elements of procrastination. Not doing the task on time, yeah? And next one is, what can be the next reason for procrastination?
Because they think they have a lot of time.
Yeah, deadline. That is lack of deadline and lack of forcing, yeah? If anyone forces you, or the teacher or tutor or your parents, you will do, yeah? It's also lack of deadline. And here, the next one is lack of motivation, yeah? If your friends will get 8, what will you have? Encouragement, yeah? Encouragement to get, why not me? Why cannot, yeah? It's also somehow your atmosphere also can affect you, on you. For example, if your friend will have negative attitude towards your boyfriend, yeah? And you also get some kind of negative. Since everything related to each other. Here, especially, energy also will, what will do is energy will
Influence other people.
Yeah. And lack of motivation. And here, panic monster. You should match it now with the definitions.
Time for immediate pleasure.
Next.
Deadline, German, working only when time pressure exists.
Of course. Next.
Irrational behavior and behavior not based on logical thinking.
Nice. The last one. Panic monster.
Monster and metaphor for anxiety caused by approaching violence.
You know what is metaphor, yeah? Here, you are given the next task, first listening. You should circle the correct answer for the summary of the listening. Then you are given 4 questions. What 2 characters? What triggers? What are long-term goals? What example does the speaker give from his own life? You should answer these questions.
You get started maybe a little slowly. You get enough done in the first week that some heavier days later on, everything gets done and things stay civil. And I would want to do that like that. That would be the plan. I would have it all ready to go, but then actually the paper would come along, and then I would kind of do this. And that would happen to every single paper. But then came my 90-page senior thesis. Paper you're supposed to spend a year on. I knew for a paper like that, my normal workflow was not an option, it was way too big a project. So I planned things out, and I decided I kind of had to go something like this. This is how the year would go. So I'd start off light, and I'd bump it up in the middle months, and then at the end, I would kick it up to high gears. Just a little staircase. How hard is it to just walk up the stairs? No big deal, right? But then, funniest thing happened. Those first few months, they came and went, and I couldn't quite do stuff. So we had an awesome new revised plan. And then those middle months actually went by, and I didn't really write words. And so we were here. And then 2 months turned into 1 month, which turned into 2 weeks. And one day I woke up with 3 days until the deadline, still not having written a word. And so I did the only thing I could. I wrote 90 pages over 72 hours, pulling not 1 but 2 all-nighters. Humans are not supposed to pull 2 all-nighters. Sprinted across campus.
You should first circle the summary, second answer the questions. Well, first our task while listening, you were given summary. First, Nilüfer, read. Which is the best summary? Nilüfer. Could you speak out? Okay, Azada.
The best summary, I think, B, because procrastination is a battle between rational and emotional systems.
Yes, you're right. It's about 2 systems, yeah? Rational and emotional. Nice, excellent. Here, the first question, Nursaude, what 2 characters does the speaker use to describe the mind of a procrastinator?
Rational decision maker and second one emotional.
Instant gratification. It's about monkey and
Yes.
not procrastinator. Those antonyms, yeah? Second, read.
What triggers productivity in procrastinators? Visualize big picture.
What else? What else?
Panic and monster. And mix
Panic monster.
in procrastinators' minds, the panic monster triggers when they push them to do the things.
While deadline is coming,
Yes.
your panic monster wakes up.
Yeah.
And the main here, the productivity will be what? Next. Who we have? Arzgul.
long-term goals, especially dangerous for procrastinators. Because makes them
Long-term.
guilty.
What?
It makes them guilty.
No.
Because no deadlines.
No deadlines. No deadlines. Long-term goals, for example, if you are writing your dissertations, it's about a year, 2 years. That here you have to write how many? 150 or 120 pages or in your PhD dissertation. That's why it's very dangerous. No deadlines. Yeah.
Doing his thesis.
TED Talk. And he was asked to become a speaker, but he couldn't make up a introduction speech. However, in how many days? 2 days. In 2 days. In both in TED Talk and even in writing what? Thesis. In 2 days he wrote also, and he wanted to hear the word you are the one that we are searching. Yeah. However, not. It was the bad. It was the worst thesis. Yeah. In 2 days, how can you write 90 pages? Yeah. Of course, it is here. You can see not highly qualified, not highly qualified, highly well written writing. You cannot achieve this goal. Okay. You should write 2 arguments for, 2 arguments for against. Is it clear the topic? Yeah. You should write arguments for and against. Yeah. First argument, go. Jana?
Schools should teach time management students because they may even delay their procrastination problems to deal with it, and it can be very useful for them to boost their productivity and make them avoid unnecessary stress during study or exams.
And here, time management is crucial. Yeah.
Yes.
In order to have both career growth and their improvement. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Improving their education. Next, who we have? Bogarus. You're against.
For time management.
For here, no, anti-procrastination strategies, both of them.
Students cannot build their discipline.
Discipline,
Yeah.
Why do they need these strategies? Why do not the students not required to learn anti-procrastination strategies? I'm sorry, here I have confused about 4. What's your viewpoint about against?
Against for time management.
Both of them. Okay, who will?
I think schools shouldn't teach time management. Shouldn't teach the time management and anti-procrastination strategies explicitly to the students because they can learn by themselves. It's not. It doesn't include. It shouldn't be included in the ordinary subjects in the curriculum of the school. They can learn by themselves in their everyday life
Experience.
in their experience. Instead of that, schools especially require more academic subjects to the students, and in order to boost their knowledge and other vocational skills.
Nice. Here, except this task, I would like to ask you from your own life, what are you procrastinating nowadays? Girls, what are you putting on?
Take certificate.
Preparation.
I should do my midterm test slides, but I procrastinate because I have some time.
And you were waiting for your panic monster.
Yes.
When your panic monster wakes up, you will try your best. Yeah?
Yes.
From my life, right now I would like to just delay my preparation to the certificate because I think there will be enough time to prepare.
After graduation, you have.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Good luck.
Now I face to this term for writing my diploma.
Since you have a month, yes, a month to write. In the end of May, you will try to write in 2 days. Yeah. Okay. What others?
I should write an essay from history of literature. But I'm waiting the line.
Nice. Everyone is waiting with like that. Since you have a deadline. Okay. Here, what I would like to inform you about your future plans. If you are going to put off your goals, that means that you are not motivated well, yeah? And you have no clear aims. If from today, I would like you to do the tasks that you are planning for tomorrow. Since if you continue on this man's position, that you will lose your time. Yeah? For home task, you should write an essay about this topic. You have written 2 arguments to 4, and using these arguments, you should write me 250 words essay. Is it clear?
Yes.